Hello and welcome. I'm glad we could spend some time breathing together today. This session will be a combined breath and humming practice. This may be a deeply relaxing and regulating session for you, as humming has a host of benefits for our entire being. We will start with some extended inhales and exhales, warming up the breathing system. We will then transition into shorter inhales with even further extended exhales using the Ujjayi technique. This technique is an exhale through the nose with a slight constriction of the larynx, as if we're breathing out to fog a mirror, making the sound, but with a closed mouth. This will extend our exhale and allow us to use the lower abdominals to evenly push breath out. And as we exhale using the Ujjayi technique, our exhale will sound a lot like the ocean, adding to the overall calming benefits. Once we transition into humming, this will allow us to hum for extended periods. This has a range of benefits from relaxation to increased release of nasal nitric oxide into our system. This gas plays a vital role in respiratory health and overall well-being. It helps to improve the oxygenation of the blood, leading to better oxygen uptake in the lungs. It can also help to relax the smooth muscles in the airways and blood vessels, improving air and blood flow. Once we have gotten through some extended humming, we will transition into faster breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, with some 2-part breath retentions to finish up this session. We'll be holding for 30 seconds at the top of the final inhale, and then exhaling and holding for some additional time. Though this is a very slow, calming, and relaxing session, with prolonged humming there is the potential to experience a lot of energy moving through the body in ways that might be unfamiliar or uncomfortable. If your threshold for discomfort is passed, return to slow breathing in and out through the nose, and all will come back to normal shortly. This session is best practiced lying down on the back with knees bent, feet on the floor. This keeps us grounded and allows the vibrations of the humming to transfer into all parts of the body. If that position does not work for you, any supported, comfortable position works great. Alright, with all that being said, let's fully arrive to our space, to ourselves, and to this practice. Finding that final comfortable posture as we get into some extended inhales and exhales. Inhaling deeply through the nose into the belly, drawing the diaphragm as far down as is comfortable. Exhaling through the nose, allowing the diaphragm to return to its neutral position in a slow, controlled manner. Ideally, these inhales and exhales are equal in length. We will continue to breathe this way for a while, going at whatever speed feels right for you. Feel into the body, into all the little muscles we use to breathe. And as we breathe in and out, allowing those muscles to just do their job. No forcing, just breathing. As we release tension, we increase our ability to take in lots of air and deliver that to the lungs. As we exhale, continuing to release any tension you may feel arising. Just letting it drift away with the breath as it moves through you. We will continue with these extended inhales and exhales for a little while. We will now transition into a shorter inhale, but extend the exhale using the Ujjayi technique described earlier. As we breathe out, just slightly constricting the larynx like you're trying to fog a mirror but with your mouth closed. And if it helps, making the sound. This might take some getting used to, so be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Feel into what your body is telling you. Whatever pace you need to breathe right now, go with it. No need to follow the breath track exactly. Amazing job so far. We'll keep breathing this way for a while longer. I will leave you with your breath for a bit. Outstanding. Let's conclude this section by finding our normal breathing rate in and out through the nose, just resting a bit and letting our system integrate what we have done so far. Continuing to release tension as it arises, as we focus on just being and breathing at our own pace. All right, let's get back into it with some humming on the exhale. We won't incorporate the Ujjayi technique on these exhales. We'll be focusing entirely on relaxing the upper chest, throat, jaw, tongue, and facial muscles. Just allowing whatever hum that wants to come out. The only real guidance for this humming section is to hum as evenly and for as long as is comfortable for you. There will be a tone to follow if you feel called, but this practice is about letting your body do what it wants to do, getting all the tensions of the body and the mind out of the way, transmitting what your body wants to transmit, witnessing your body doing what it wants to do. So let's draw in a big, relaxed breath and letting it out with whatever kind of hum wants to arrive. Again, in through the nose, staying relaxed, and letting it out with a long hum, keeping tension from building up in the upper body. Just using the natural movement of the diaphragm to move the air through the voice box and make whatever sound it wants to make. As you relax deeper and deeper into each hum, see where you can feel the vibration in your body. Can you feel it in your feet, your hip bones, your sternum? What about the cheekbones or the eyebrows? Maybe at the top of your head. Remain aware and open to feeling whatever you can feel. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I will leave you with your breath and these beautiful hums for a good while, coming back to transition us into the final rounds of this session. Wonderful. I hope you can feel some of the effects from all this beautiful humming. Let's come back to breathing in and out through the nose at whatever pace feels right for you as we transition into the final rounds. We will be breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, a bit faster than before. And after a couple minutes of breathing, we'll take one big inhale and hold at the top for 30 seconds. We'll then let it all the way out to a comfortable neutral and remain in that breathless state for 1 minute. We'll do that twice and then move into the relaxation, meditation, and integration. So let's find a comfortable posture for some breathing, and we'll start with an inhale through the nose in 3, 2, 1. In, up, out. In, up, out. Breathing deeply into the belly and then up to the chest, letting it fall out, completely relaxing. Belly, chest, let it out. Belly, chest, let it out. Staying present, staying connected to each breath. Relaxing deeply into each exhale. All right, one final inhale, all the way up and hold, relaxing deeply into this hold. All right, let's let it out to a comfortable neutral, sinking more deeply into relaxation. Scanning the body, releasing any tension that remains. All right, let's take a big recovery breath in. Hold it at the top for a few moments. And letting it out with a big sigh. Take a few normal breaths in and out through the nose. before we do that, again, inhaling through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Belly, chest, let it out. In, up, out. All right, one final big breath in, all the way up, and hold. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing deeply into whatever sensations are present. All right, let it all out to a comfortable neutral, relaxing, relaxing. Letting go of whatever tension there might be. Let's take a big, beautiful recovery breath in and hold. Let it out with a big sigh. Amazing job. Now it's time to just be. We've been working on cultivating all this relaxation, and now we can just surrender. No more doing, just being. Integrating the experiences we witnessed on our journey through this session. Becoming aware of how we're feeling, both in the body and the mind. What has shifted? What's new or maybe no longer there? Take as much time in this state of relaxation as you would like, and when you feel called to go about your day, doing whatever it is you do next, do so slowly and gently, These long, relaxing sessions can have quite a profound impact on how we interact with the world. Colors might be brighter, sounds more clear, feelings more present and potent. So be compassionate with yourself as you endeavor forward into this beautiful life, passing whatever positivity you can onto the others you may meet with a gentle smile or a small act of kindness. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for being. Grace, love, and all the best. I'll see you next time.